Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nick Senzel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hoskins ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. TJ Antone will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Gene Segura is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled off. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First offering on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Mike Moustakas, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The first baseman,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average, and you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Adam Hazley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Popped him up. Segura has a play. 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Standing in, Joey Votto. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, T.J. Antone. He's set. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jose Alvarado.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And if he continues to hit him over the fence down the stretch at this current pace, he could see himself with over 60 home runs by the end of the year.
And he's probably going to be the home run champ if he does that. Anything north of 60, you're getting into rarefied air. This guy has been a beast all season long.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is flared right back over the mound. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now that.
He's set and the pitch. Nick Senzel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Realmuto.
A windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back at the track. He dives, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. No one out with a runner at second. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Oh,
ouch, that one hit him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. David Robertson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. No balls and a strike to count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the Reds pitcher, T.J. Antone, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive.
With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Out in front of it, strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Scott Kingery will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there, 2 gone. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm, he singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Hector Neris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Digging in, Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Harper looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Nick Castellanos now. as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Line hard to center field. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 0-1 the count. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. No balls and 1 strike. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
McCutchen comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, TJ Antone. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gregorius ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Up next from Cincinnati.
Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Struck him out. Struck him out again. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Andrew McCutcheon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Senzel. Into center field, line drive base hit.
The center fielder, number 33,
Jesse Winker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there 9 out of 10 times.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Eugenio Suarez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Suarez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed rip.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Kurt Casale is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
And he will look at a cold 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That finds the zone, a called strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reds lead this one 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tucker Barnhart is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jay Bruce will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. This ball will be chopped foul. Iglesias has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Bruce, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's at...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, and that one is gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. 9th. Zach Eflin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Tucker Barnhart is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
To short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Goodwin. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues. And
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-3. At the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Popped him up. Segura is there, and that's the third out. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Reds 6 and the Phillies 3. Victor Arano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 64.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Arano has over 40 innings on his line so far and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A pause and the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Philly down to their last strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds wrote an